ஆகாஷ்வாணி மாநில செய்திப்பிரிவு வழங்கும் செய்திச் சுடர்.
The World Space Week celebrated in the month of October. This program is coming from the studios of AAR News, Chennai. The program is compiled by a special correspondent, S. Joy.
We are celebrating World Space Week from October 4th to October 10th, and the topic of this year is living in space. For human beings, every suitable circumstance prevails in planet Earth. When someone ventures out of planet Earth and into the space, it becomes a different atmosphere, and living in space or walking in space itself is a very big experience for every human being. So many astronauts who had traveled to space have already mentioned that space is not a very cordial atmosphere where you can live just like how we live on Earth. But every opportunity is being tried by scientists to go and live in space. The International Space Station is a very big achievement of human beings in the history of mankind. And while India is also striving to have its own International Space Station in the year 2028 for present, scientists have been proceeding towards very big goal. Having said that, women scientists are also playing a major role in developing space technology, and this is also to mention about Hemalata, who has been senior scientist for almost 27 years in ISRO. She has spent most of her time in various missions of ISRO, like the Mars Orbiter mission, Chandrayaan 2 and Chandrayaan 3. She has played an instrumental role in the design and development of new systems that control the spacecraft, and also every aspect of the mission was critically examined to ensure zero scope for failure in Chandrayaan mission. After Chandrayaan 2 of unsuccessful landing by lander, Chandrayaan 3 mission became a great success. So this happened after rigorous testings and reviews of the scientists who are at ISRO, and women in ISRO have played a major part in achieving the goal. They have also been active in areas like aerospace engineering, navigation, propulsion, mission planning, and satellite communication. Living in space is a lofty ideal, people may say. It might take at least a minimum of 2 decades to venture into that area. Till then, human beings will go and come back in space. I remember Dr. Abdul Kalam once said there will be a period in human history where people will like to travel from one planet to another planet for holidays. I think that one must always be positive about that. He was a dreamer and his dreams were given wings, and the wings have really started fluttering, and India is also ready to take on that. Much to talk about and much to work on the same aspect. When we are looking at the skies, we just see the stars and the moon and the sun, and we are amazed by it. Every night sky brings a fresh dream and also calms tired mind. But in reality, walking in space and flying to stars is not so easy as we think. To talk more about this, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Srimati Kesan, founder of Space Kids India, who has been into space technology for more than 15 years. As an organization in space technology, a lot of kids from around the world are involved in their projects. Bharatiya Antariksh Station, which is going to become a reality, which is going to put India in a different pedestal. To talk more about this, we have Dr.
We just completed the International Astronautical Congress at Sydney. It was a fabulous experience where, almost 60,000 footfalls were there. And right from NASA to ESA to SpaceX to everybody, you name it, were there. And we were a proud part of the Indian Pavilion, and the Indian Pavilion, they exhibited the Antariksh Station, what you had just mentioned, the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. European astronauts can also do research in the Bharatiya Antariksh Station is what now discussions are being going on with ISRO and ESA. It's a big break, I have to tell you, because nobody has taken this bold initiative to do so much in space. People still thought we were the snake charmers land, whether we even had WhatsApp. We are there at the right moment. India is just arriving, and we are making the best possible use and potential of our youth of the nation. So extremely happy about that.
So you have also been working in the children of all ages and also not from India, from abroad. And you are into a very big mission called the Shakti Sat. Explain about that.
To Shakti Sat. For Shakti Sat also, the International Astronautical Congress played a very important role because we signed 4 MOUs with Western Australia space agents, and we had Steve Waugh, the cricketer, who's the ambassador for space machines, and UAE Space Agency, and of course the French Alpha Impulsion. So we had so many important events there, and we had 17 of our women ambassadors from Paraguay, from Nepal, from of course Australia, and from Bolivia, from Colombia. All of them, they were there. And you know the first question what they asked? They came to the booth and they said, Dr. Kason, so you are real. You're not an AI machine. We always thought how you can work like a beast. So we always had a doubt whether you're a robot, you're an AI machine, or a human being. So it was so good. And you won't believe I was there only for about 36 hours in Sydney. I landed 36 hours straight, 350 kilometers, meeting everybody, the Science and Tech Minister there of Australia, MPs there, press meet. So it was fabulous. You know, they started respecting India so much with regards to the space industry. Her Excellency, President Madam mentioned when we just got to meet her 4 days ago, she said, I'm so happy that Shakti Sat has been led by a woman and you're taking children from villages and all that. Don't empty the villages. I'm happy you're all, trying to see how to go to the moon, but make sure we have people in the villages also. It was a fabulous meeting with her. On a lighter note, she spoke so well.
Coming to the Earth, we are into Gaganyaan mission. Gaganyaan mission is also to exhibit our capability in space, and I think India is striving towards sending humans to space. What do you think about that?
Brilliant move, because Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, 40 years ago, he went on a Soyuz, and now Shubhanshu Shukla, he went on an Axiom mission by Dragon. So we need to have our own rockets that can carry our own astronauts, because there is a thin difference, when you go in somebody else's space shuttle and when you go in our own rockets. The research and the findings are far more, useful for us. And we Indians believe in taking everybody. So I think we will be very, very economical, and we will make sure that we will be taking, people from the smaller countries, the SAARC countries and all that, who do not have even a space office.
Yeah.
So that way it's very important. And I think ISRO chairman mentioned that we will have a test with Vyomitra, the robot, end of this year. So if that happens, then it's a huge milestone for all of us.
So India is also building another spaceport in Kulasegarapatnam. So Tamil Nadu is also gaining a very good importance because of its strategic located there in Kulasegarapatnam. So what is your thought on that?
I'm extremely proud, I have to tell you, being in Tamil Nadu, I'm so proud. And here we have a good rocket company. We are here for satellite. And we have integration company and we have sensors and everything available. In the sense, Tamil Nadu is a beautiful state where everything is readily available. So once the port is ready in Kulasegarapatnam, we are ready to welcome even international organizations who want to launch their satellites. So they just come here with an idea, we design, we build, and we launch, and we give them the datas. How cool it is.
Yes.
So that much, we are getting geared up to do that.
Yeah.
So super thrilled.
While celebrate World Space Week, we are also hopeful that India is striving towards a major outbreak. Very different notion where developing countries are, delving into. Countries are bothered about many things. And nowadays, even developed countries are facing a lot of issues. So coming to our country is developing from a lot of front. Like we go to space technology, and at the same time we also go to ocean deep. We are continuously striving to create records in so many areas, and women are also a main part of it. And we hope that one day we will also hear about living in space and our journey towards that. Thank you. India is also making different kinds of achievements in space science. There are different aspects in space science like satellite designing, architecture and training, and lot of small aspects and big aspects are involved in that. And India is involved in all the aspects of space technology. There is nothing new we can say. One can imagine a rocket, a spacecraft being deployed in projected target, but there is also another marvel which our Indian scientists have made that is considered as a remarkable achievement, which is to say that Orbit Aid, a company which is involved in space technology, has created technology which can really boost up a tired satellite, in the sense that it can refuel another satellite which is already in orbit. This has been tested. The technology was exhibited in the recent expo which is being held at Chennai Trade Center, the Indian Aerospace Defense Expo. Komal of Orbit Aid said that this is a remarkable technology which India will be projecting, and in November this is going to become a reality.
So, Orbit Aid is an on-orbit servicing and refueling company which caters to refueling of satellites once they run out of fuel. Usually what happens is when a satellite is sent out in space, they are perfectly in good condition in terms of their hardware, but once they run out of fuel, it becomes a defunct satellite, making it a debris which becomes difficult to control in the orbit. So our company makes tanker satellites which will in turn refuel these satellites and also work in active debris removal. We are eventually planning to have fuel stations in space, which with a mothership and smaller tanker satellites, which will refuel themselves and then refuel the servicer's satellite depending upon the needs of the propellant. We also do servicing with the robotic arm that's tanked upon the tanker satellite, and this is done through the robotic arm is used for docking, and our patented model is the SIDRP, which is the standard interface docking model, which is to be mounted on the receiver satellite as well as the tanker satellite for a seamless docking maneuver. So next month in November 2025, Orbit Aid is launching IUL-SAT, which is our first tech demonstration mission for on-orbit servicing and refueling. Before this, we have completed 2 parabolic flights in which we have done 2 zero-G missions on refueling and docking, which were both successful. This mission is just to demonstrate a technology. We would then eventually be moving into full-fledged servicing.
The World Space Week, celebrated in the month of October. This program is coming from the studios of AAR News, Chennai. The program is compiled by a special correspondent, S. Joy.